Mondays. It's Monday, but it's okay. Now let's go to the show.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of It's Monday, but it's okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Skis. Okay, so hopefully our audio quality is a little bit better today. We're actually rocking our actual mics that we've just been having chilling in our rooms when we play video games instead of like a stupid lav mic. So hopefully that'll...
I personally, this feels more like a podcast now.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments if this looks better.
Yeah.
It might look a little too congested. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But me personally, I just like the mic right here.
Yeah. The mic on our chest is nice because we can just lean back. We can talk whatever. And I think the audio quality is fine. There's just a lot of white noise in the background with the AC and stuff. So, But Nathan just figured out how to turn the AC off, which I had no idea how to do. So we might next episode go back to our other thing with the AC off. But also we got a new light. So now instead of one light just kind of in the middle, we have one light pointing at each of us. No, they can't see the lights.
I was about to say that'd be weird.
So hopefully our video is good. Hopefully our audio is good. Now we just need to work on our background here, and then we be chilling, you know. Shout out the Raiders. That's the greatest logo of all time, the old school Raiders logo. Is that new Baja flavor?
Yeah.
What flavor is it?
Dragon fruit. DF. MDDF.
Oh, interesting. No, I find it interesting because Baja. I just got Baja Blast in at my store, you know. But it says Baja Blast like lemon lime. So it says the flavor of the Baja Blast, which I find interesting. The new packaging, it doesn't just say Baja Blast.
Baja Blast lemon lime?
Yeah, it says something. I don't know if it says lemon lime. It says like Baja Blast and then like the flavor of whatever it is, which I find interesting.
Interesting. I'll have to look next time I see. They rebranded everything.
I don't have my iPad. I have no idea what we're talking about. Give me a second. Keep talking to the people.
We were just talking about Mountain Dew.
Keep talking.
Hey guys, so just wanted to make sure that you guys know that anime is great. If you haven't started watching a single anime, you need to start now. I would recommend Naruto or Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, peak. Naruto, peak.
Tim the Tatman just said not to start with Attack on Titan though.
Why? What did he say?
You didn't see that? He said. If you're going to get into anime, don't start with Attack on Titan. He said, it's the greatest thing you will ever watch in your life, and then you're going to ruin anime for you if that's the first thing you watch.
True.
I've never seen Attack on Titan.
Bro, you're missing out.
I saw the first episode at a girl's house.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't like it.
What?
Yeah, I just didn't like the animation.
When Aaron's mom gets bit in half?
Okay, I don't think I got that far.
That was like at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Not the beginning,
it was a while ago.
Dude, oh my gosh, bro. I wish I could go back and watch it for the first time again. Mm-hmm. So good. Good. Naruto will always be my number one because that is that's literally the first anime I started on.
Yeah.
Other than like growing up, like Bakugan and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are animes in my opinion.
Should I say the whole theme song right now?
Which one?
What you gonna do? The odds are stacked against you. Gotta give it your This is the final stand. The power's in your hands. Two worlds collide on the inside. You gotta fight for what's right before it's gone. This is Bakugan.
That theme song, I'm not even kidding, bro. That might be the greatest theme song of all time.
There's like 3 theme songs in my life that give me literal chills when I hear it.
That one?
Yep, here we go.
Number 2?
Total Drama Island.
I don't remember that one.
I just saw it on TikTok, so that's why it's on top of my mind.
No. Avengers Assemble.
Oh! Should we hit that one up?
You started?
Okay.
I forgot. But I
oh,
it's
Frank, how does it go?
Avengers Assemble. One day we will fight as one.
Until the battle's won with evil on the run. Dude.
That one's...
Forever fight as one. That is awesome because I can be real up close and personable. I just realized I should have put our headphones in so we could hear if we're peaking or not.
That's whatever. We'll see it.
I don't think we are. You can only see that.
I don't think we are. We're good.
But, okay.
But yeah, no, that one's goated. Like, those... Oh, dude. But the Bakugan, I gotta listen... I wonder if that's on Apple Music. I have to check right
It's
now.
not.
Before there's no way.
I've checked.
Really?
I want to make a playlist of all my favorite theme songs growing up, and they just don't be posting it. On YouTube. I mean, we could pull it up on YouTube and stuff, but that's not it.
This is this new stupid one.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's not a topical subject at all. It's not it. This is a cover.
No, it's not.
That's not Dan Uso, bro.
Oh,
That's
you're
good.
right.
Bro,
I didn't think
I got
about
an ear
that.
for that type of stuff. I got an ear for that type of stuff.
All right. Dang it.
I know. Dang it.
Dang it.
There we go. Okay.
That's what I said.
What?
I said, dang it.
What do you say? That's what I said.
That's what you said.
What happened? Do I have my glasses on?
No.
Oh, where are my glasses?
I don't know, Daphne.
I just
Velma.
Velma, Shaggy, Goofy, Scrappy,
Where are my glasses?
Fred. Bro, we can name all of them. You gotta fight for what? No, it's like
All right.
stuck in my head.
Wait, turn your thing down a little bit. I think you're peaking.
I am?
Yeah.
All right.
You're going in the red a lot.
I
Talk in
am
a
not.
normal voice.
You gotta fight.
No, it's too
for-
quiet. Normal voice.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Yeah, see, I should have plugged my headphones in.
Okay, that should be fine.
Next week, we'll plug headphones in so we can actually hear ourselves.
And then we'll be like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and then they could like.
He always wears headphones.
Oh my gosh, does he?
Yeah.
It's probably so he could actually hear his audio levels, unlike us being idiots and noobs. But it's all good. I went to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
And it made me feel really good.
Why?
I was like, today sucked at work, you know? And like, I wanted to get one of those peach lemon frosted things or whatever, lemonade ice things, you know? Because I
Yeah.
love me some peach, you know?
Yeah. I like peaches too.
Yeah. And so like, and there was just like this like older lady, like around our, like, not old, but like a mother age, you know?
Yeah.
And she was just so nice. She's like, oh, how's your day been, you know? And we just had a
She's
little,
just in line?
yeah, we just had a little conversation. No, I drive through.
No. Who talked to you?
The worker.
Oh, I was like, someone came up to your window?
I know she's supposed to be nice, but it was kind of nice. I was just like, you want to know what? I like this. I think I'm gonna start coming to Chick-fil-A more often.
It's kind of like going to a massage parlor.
Yeah, it's like on my bad days, I'm just gonna go to Chick-fil-A, give me a peach lemon ice or whatever, you know.
And hopefully
Just-
she's there.
Yeah, and then we could just have a little conversation, you know, just brighten my day.
There you go.
Yeah, and then I came home and the Pacers destroyed.
Did they obviously, there's no way.
30 points. They beat them by 30.
Gosh, that's got to be demoralizing.
I literally put it on. I took a nap. I woke up at like a couple minutes before halftime. And I literally woke up to the energy. Okay, I didn't even have it loud, but it was just like the energy in there was just electric, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, this is basketball.
I pulled it up a couple minutes before. I don't remember who did it, but he hit a buzzer beater 3-point at the end of the third quarter to put him up 30 points.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, no, dude. It was
I'm
awesome.
definitely watching the entire final game.
Yeah, it sucks though because it's what day is it today? It's Wednesday, Thursday of us recording this.
Yeah.
So it'll be what, Friday? It'll be Saturday or Sunday, the last game. Well,
Uh-huh.
that'll be good. I was thinking it was gonna be like on a Monday or Tuesday. So, but yeah, we are recording this a little bit earlier in the week, simply just because Nathan is going to see his little boo ting.
Yeah. Going
So-
to St. George.
That'll be exciting. So yeah, you'll have to rate her on a scale of 1 to 10 when you come back to the podcast. You know, in real life. You know?
Already a 10, I know.
All right, you're just saying that because you know she listens to this.
It's a fact.
It was funny because in our podcast we're always talking about like, hey guys, comment or leave a 5-star review and we'll talk about whatever subject you want us to talk about, right? Because we're new, you know. We'll talk about whatever, you know. And a person commented on our podcast channel. What did they say, Nathan?
That we need to talk about horror movies.
Yes. And I was like, I told you, I'm like, hey, yo, we got our first comment. Woo! And then you're like, yeah, that was this chick. And I'm like, ah, dang. And I'm like, but then I'm like, okay, you gotta talk about that. So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
you. I'm guessing you didn't do that.
But that was like a couple days ago, so I didn't really plan anything, but I definitely have conversation starters.
Okay, let's talk about conversation starters.
Wait, before we start that,
Should we say a prayer?
what?
I'm sorry, continue.
That would actually be kind of cool to start every podcast off with a prayer.
Yeah, but then sometimes we talk about peckers.
So, That don't matter.
Okay. Maybe one of these days
Maybe.
we'll have like a.
We need to build a following first.
Yeah.
Okay, before we start that, I don't remember. I don't remember. It was like a meme. It was like a picture. It was like a meme picture, right? Mm-hmm. And it was this girl. No, it was the last time we were watching one of the finals games. It was this girl in the stand, right? Mm-hmm. Stands. Mm-hmm. She had giant ears.
Okay. Giant ears. Is that like an innuendo or?
No, she had giant ears.
Big ears. Okay.
Big ears, right? But she didn't care. Mm-hmm. You want to know how I know? Mm-hmm. She was using them as hair clips. You know how girls do this sometimes? She wasn't ashamed of her big ears. Mm-hmm. She used them for her benefit. I love that.
How does this have anything to do with horror?
It doesn't. I just wanted to talk about this before we start. But like, nah, when
I just tried putting my glasses up and I don't have glasses on. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
When guys and girls have like a flaw, right?
Okay.
But they're confident with it.
Yeah.
Or they just don't care.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Give me an example.
I just did.
Oh, that was a good example.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just said that.
But yeah, bro. No, I just thought it was funny. It was like, I love that.
Yeah. You know what I love? What? White bitch. No, I'm just talking. Remember when you said that?
What?
You know what I can't stand? White hood bitch.
Oh, I hate white. Did I talk about this on the podcast?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna bring it up again because I hate them. I hate white hood girls.
Okay.
Hate them.
Why?
Was I saying the B word?
You said the B word earlier in the podcast, and I was like, "Whoa, there, Nilly." And then when you brought that up, you said biz, and then I looked at you. You're like, "I said biz. I didn't say the actual word."
Oh.
I'm like, "Okay, continue."
Well, yeah. No.
These are things I remember because I edit the clips for the podcast. But once we record it, it's gone from your memory. You know.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was funny. It was just on the top of my mind. But continue. Why do you hate white hood people, women?
They just piss me off.
Yeah, I hate liberal black women.
You hate what? You hate liberal black women?
Yes.
I think everybody in the world does. I think only liberal black women like liberal black women.
It's just a very specific archetype, you know, that's just like insufferable, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
not racist. Just letting you know,
No,
it's just an archetype of person I just can't stand. It's like the anti-Christian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're all just about themselves and like, bro. Did I tell you about this? Oh my gosh, I don't think I talked about this on the podcast yet. Okay, so like black women love me, right? So when I be on dating apps, I swear I match with more black women than white women, and we live in Utah. That
What
makes
are white
no
women
sense. I love white women.
Yeah.
Red hair, freckles, curl to the red hair a little bit, you know, pale skin, bro. Love that. No, okay. So I went on this chick date with this black chick, right? And I wasn't really feeling her, you know. This is like our second date or whatever, you know. And we're just chilling at a park or whatever, you know. And I hadn't eaten anything, you know. So I'm like, hey, you want to go get some food, you know? I was thinking she was going to want like Chick-fil-A or something. So I was figuring, okay, I'll drop like $20, whatever.
Why'd you assume she wanted Chick-fil-A?
A potato flew.
What?
No, and so and she was like, and I was like, yeah, you can pick wherever you want. I don't care, you know. And she picked Zupas, right? Because I talked about how I love Panera. I'm an old white lady because I love Panera bread. And then she's like, oh, we don't have no Panera.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, what does? Old white women?
No.
Oh, what?
A black woman chose Zupas?
Yeah. Okay, check this out.
What?
Check this out. So we went to Zupas, and I was like super excited, you know. I was like, okay, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but it's whatever, you know what I mean? We go to Zupas, right? I've never been to Zupas before. I might have, but I don't remember, you know. She orders like a sandwich and a soup, right? Because she says it's like a 2-for-1 deal, right? And it was like $15, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 15 for you, 50 for me, $30. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. And I was thinking, oh, it's expensive, so it must be big. Like, you go to Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, it's expensive, but it's big proportions, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 meals.
Yeah.
Except for I ate one whole bowl in one sitting watching the finals today, but that's okay. Game 5, Game 6, Game 6. Sorry. So as we go on the line, she orders her thing, I order my thing, right? And then there's like little brownies or whatever. She grabs one of them, and I'm like, didn't ask, okay. But then I was like, but then they had one that looked good, so I'm like, okay, I'll get one also, because I got a little sweet tooth, I like me a little brownie sometimes,
Yeah.
I am with a black woman right now,
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then she gets a large drink also. I'm like, this is pissing me off now. Because I already knew the price of the food, and I'm like, I didn't know the price of the dessert, but I figured I was gonna be like $4, right?
Yeah.
Times 2 is like $8, and she got a drink. That's probably like $5-6, and so I got a water cup. $56.
Yeah, it's not acceptable.
Yeah, I blocked her.
That is the
I
correct.
stopped talking to her.
That's
I
good.
physically, I've never gotten so, excuse my grammar, pissed off, Nathan.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But, Nathan. Okay, check this out. We're eating the food, right? And it's tiny proportions also, Nathan. Tiny proportions. I want to cuss so bad, but I'm not going to because we're trying to better our language, linguistics, We're reading scriptures now.
Yeah.
Okay. And what she has the audacity to say? She's like, we sit down, we start eating, She's like, oh, I'm not really that hungry. Thanks for buying me lunch for tomorrow.
Oh, hell no.
What? Dude, so she didn't even eat. She got a large drink, a brownie, a soup, a freaking sandwich, and she didn't even eat nothing, bro.
Yeah.
It pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, no, it's unacceptable for sure.
Yeah. And then I was like, but like I have I can't just I feel bad because I can't just leave. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so we go back to her place, right? Don't worry, it's nothing like that, right? We're sitting on the couch, right? We're just gonna watch a movie or something, And I'm pissed off at this point. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think of ways in my head I could get out of this. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, oh, I don't care. And then I'm going through HBO Max, 'cause that's what she had, right? I was picking movies, just picking comedies. She said no to everything, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. And she's one of those women, black liberal women, bro. I can't stand them, right? And
sounds horrible.
Yeah, she was literally. This is worst date experience. This tops my SpongeBob girl trying to have sex with me. That I said no way, no thank you. I tell you that story.
What?
I said that story with the black woman. A black woman just are trying to get all over me, and I don't like
SpongeBob?
it. Okay, that's another story. I'll tell you that story another time. Okay.
No, we gotta talk
I'll tell
about
you.
it now.
Let me finish the story, okay, bruh. You know what movie she effing puts on? Freaky Friday. Okay, this movie is ass. Okay, it's like a Disney Channel movie, but it was in the movie theaters and people loved it, bro. This movie sucked. This is just a terrible experience.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
Yeah, don't watch it. They're coming out with a new movie called Freakier Friday, But it sounds freaky, but it's just like a Disney Channel movie,
Huh.
But no, yeah. So terrible date experience. So I'm over black women. I was trying to convince myself to like black women,
Yeah.
because I really want a chocolate baby, Because I just thought it'd be funny because our dad is half black, we're quarter black, right?
Yeah.
I'm white. You know what I mean? So I just thought it'd be funny if I married a black woman and my
And
kids.
you had the darkest kids out of all
and
the
I'm
brothers.
white. I just thought that would be funny. You know what I mean?
That would be funny.
And Lupita Nyong'o, I found her attractive. SZA, freaking Doja Cat, bro. Except for all that demonic stuff and the cutting the eyebrows, bro. Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot.
I like her.
No, but
I like her.
yeah. So I'm over black women.
That's
now.
my story.
What?
When I was a baby, when I was I don't know how old I was.
Yeah, tell the story.
But apparently we were in Vegas.
Okay.
And there was this girl in a bikini on a billboard or something.
And you were 7 or something.
I was
right?
super young, and mom and dad, I don't remember this, but mom and dad always told me that's how they knew I wasn't gay, because I go, I like her, to the poster. It's so I freaking love.
Bruh, mom and
that
dad
story.
have thought. I think they still low key think I'm gay.
Are you?
No, I'm not. I just told you a whole story about this black liberal woman that I just went on a date with that freaking wasted my money.
Yeah.
Now, oh my gosh, Kay, check this out, bro. Kay, another thing I forgot about this date, Kay. We kissed on the first date, right? Red flag. Don't be kissing on a first date, bro. Okay? That's my new thing. No kisses on the first date, you know? No physical contact. Don't hold my hand. Don't even look at me, bro. Okay? Don't breathe the same air as me. You face the other direction, woman. Oh, I'm just joking.
Whoa.
I'm just joking.
You sound like me.
I know, all misogynistic or whatever. What was I going to say? Yeah, and so we're just chilling, watching the movie, right? It's a crappy movie. And I'm like, oh, maybe she put crappy movie on because she just wants to, like, make out or whatever, right?
I don't like thinking about you kissing people.
I don't like thinking about that either. It's weird when I think about myself. No, me. I'm just like, oh, why would you do that, Craig? I'm just joking.
What?
No, but I agree. Like, I don't like hearing about stuff like that with my brothers. But I just told you.
Yeah. Okay,
So when Dad listens to this podcast, he'd be like, Craig, I have to skip all this stuff. I don't want to hear this stuff. Yeah, and then so I lean in for a kiss. And she's like, oh, I don't really like kisses. And she's like, yeah, I don't really like saliva. I'm like, I ain't gonna spit in your mouth.
Why not?
I mean, it's just not that time of day, you know? Sun hadn't gone down yet. No, I'm just joking. Totally joking, people. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, this person is the antithesis to everything in my life, you know?
Uh-huh.
So,
Did you, okay, wait. Did you at least read the room before you went in for a kiss?
We had already made out before, Nathan.
Oh.
So I thought it was a normal thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And I just dropped $50 effing, Nathan.
Uh-huh.
And I don't even get one kiss. Yeah, waste of my effing time. That's when I'm like, lock in, let's start a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, those good times.
Right on.
Why did we start talking about black women?
Don't know.
Oh, because you don't like white hood women, and then I talked about I don't like liberal black women.
Yeah.
This is a fun podcast.
Yeah, it feels very racial, but I'm for it.
It's not really racist.
You know, let's go ahead and down the list. Let's
Okay.
finish them up.
Okay.
Asian women?
I need my doctor to be Asian.
I agree.
Okay.
Asians, you know what? Okay.
I really want a colonoscopy.
What the hell? What?
The fuck? I just think
what? What?
I just think
Why did you just tell that? What? You just made me say the F word. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry.
No, I just feel like I'm gonna get cancer eventually, and it's gonna come from my anus. I just know it. I'm gonna get anus cancer eventually.
Okay, lead with that. Don't start with, I want a colonoscopy.
No, but it can't be, like, I don't know what a colonoscopy is. I think they just put a camera up your butt.
No, they literally put a finger up your butt.
I've had a finger up my butt before.
That's okay.
But like doctors,
one.
no. I've had like a camera, because I had, what is it called when pregnant women push too hard in
A
childbirth?
hernia?
No, it's like I had like
A bunion?
like, pretty much like blood clots in my anus.
Pretty sure that's a
Let's
hernia.
stop talking about it. This is gross. So they had like tie rubber bands around it.
Okay,
you know?
okay. Yep.
That's the
I
first.
understand.
Yeah. Ever had an enema before?
The thing Nemo lives in?
No, that's an enema.
An anemone?
No, a freaking enema is like, it's like, this is disgusting.
Okay, we can stop talking about it.
Let's just talk about it real quick. It's like a tube you stick up your butt and you shoot water up your butt.
For what?
Because I had what are they called?
A hernia, bro.
No, it's not a hernia. It's like
A tumor.
something. It's pretty much an anus tumor, right?
Okay.
From pushing too hard. Because I hate pooping. It's like my least favorite thing ever. You know.
I love
I hate it so much. But yeah, and so you have to flood. You can't have any poop in you. And so I had to take an enema. And I literally just like laid on the couch, or like on the floor of the bathroom. I just laid on the floor of the bathroom like this. And just like the second I had to like go poop, I just get up real quick, go on the toilet, like the River Jordan, bro.
All right. Cool, dude.
But yeah,
That's
first
disgusting.
time I took Perks, or first time I was prescribed Percocet, but then I never took it. And then I tried selling it at school until I realized, oh wait, that's illegal.
You never did that.
Yeah, that's a story I told myself, and I believe it now because I've told it so many times. Okay, let's stop being gross. I'm gonna stop talking.
You started it.
I'm gonna stop talking. Everything I've said is gross.
Yeah,
So
I was
I'm
trying to talk about race.
I'm just gonna pass the racial conversation over to you.
All right. I like Asians.
Okay.
Got nothing wrong with Asians.
Mhm.
You know,
Pacific Islanders.
dope.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good ones.
Um,
Not a big fan of. You are ugly. I'm not gonna explain that joke to people, but if you know, you know.
No.
Become another person.
What was
If
I?
you know, you
what was-
know.
Nah, I wanted to. Never mind. I don't want to talk about this no more.
We don't need to talk about races anymore.
Nah, it's over.
It's hard to think about how many races there are.
Nah, because I was thinking, I was like, maybe we should talk about like in certain scenarios in life, what race would we want that person to be? So like a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, teacher.
I like this. No, I
You
like
know?
this subject. Okay.
You know?
Let's make this clippable for TikToks. Okay. If you could pick any race of your doctor, what would it be? Mine would have to be Asian. Asian or Indian.
I agree. Asian or Indian.
Asian or Indian.
They're very good with the books.
What about dentist? What would your dentist be? Got to be an old white dude with a beer belly.
Yeah. Nah, I'm doing like middle-aged white dude. Cause the old white dude.
No, that's what I meant. I meant middle-aged.
Cause I remember our dentist in Wyoming
Okay.
always smelled his breath stank.
Yeah. Do
He
you remember
always had
that
a
one
weird-
dentist who had his eyes were like piercing? He had the weirdest eyes.
No, because whenever I'm at the
It made me
dentist,
very
I just close
uncomfortable.
my eyes the whole time.
Really.
I don't look around.
My tongue is it's defensive, bro. It's defensive. Like literally, like anytime I have to go. This is why I brush, floss, and mouthwash every single day because I refuse to ever go back to the dentist again until I need to get my teeth whitened because I have yellow teeth. You know.
Yeah.
But it's technically healthy. That's what the doctors say. That's what TikTok says. They always have to have like an extra nurse with like the mirror paddle to just pin my tongue down because I physically can't control my tongue. Like when people are in my mouth, it literally plays defense and tries blocking.
Bruh, I remember one time, I'm pretty sure this dentist was making me gag on purpose.
That's gay.
Nah, it was a girl.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm not even kidding. Well, no, I did not. I was not enjoying myself at all. But like, she had this thing in my mouth,
Pause.
and I was just freaking gagging. And I was like, there's no way we're not done, right? It's been like 30 seconds. There's no way we're not done, right? I'm just gagging. And she's like, breathe. And I'm like,
I don't like this story at all. Can we stop talking about
this
this
happened,
story?
bro. This literally happened to me. 30 seconds go by, and in my mind, I'm like, there's no way we're not done with this procedure. Like, she's messing with me right now. It was awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure, thinking back, she was doing that to me on purpose.
Yeah.
Because she thought I was sexy. Go ahead.
Don't be saying. No, I was gonna bring up a different topic, but I like the topic that we're on about different occupations and races.
Yeah.
So let's keep it there before I ADHD it away. What's another occupation? Construction worker, Mexican.
Mexicana.
Yeah, you have to be straight up
Architect.
white guy. Yeah,
White guy.
Has to be a white guy.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like Asian architects are like too stuck up. You know what I mean?
Militant.
Militant?
Military.
What does that mean? Oh, military?
Military.
Racially ambiguous.
Huh?
Racially ambiguous.
What the heck?
Like they're like tan,
the hell
but you don't know if they got something with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's biracial. I think that should be biracial.
What did I say? Racially ambiguous?
Ambiguous. Don't
Yeah,
even
that seems
know.
bigger words.
I don't use words that I don't know. So
Really?
I don't know what that means.
And cordial.
Don't know what that means.
Me neither. It's a big word though.
But yeah, no, cause like Frank Castle, aka the Punisher.
Oh, you've been watching that show
finished
like
it today.
crazy. You did?
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Can you please watch The Penguin now?
No.
Bro, I've been trying to get my dad, Pops, if you watch this, watch Penguin, bro. It was peak show. Peak show. I love that show. Great show.
Are they like?
I didn't even watch the Batman. It's like in the same universe as like the Batman movie, like the new one that came out. Those all like red and dark or whatever.
Oh, with the freaking Twilight guy.
Yeah, but like so it's like in that universe, but Batman never shows up.
Does he sparkle?
Sparkle?
Uh-huh.
Shine bright like a diamond?
No.
Is that Rihanna or Katy Perry? That's Rihanna.
That's Beyonce.
Shine bright? I don't like Beyonce.
No, it's Rihanna.
I'll say it right
I
here,
don't
right
trust.
now.
No, don't say that, bro. She gonna come for us.
She gonna make it on.
Huh?
Bro, smart guy with Destiny's Child, bro. No, with the tap dancing. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay, here we go. Jumping jacks. Let's go. Next subject.
What?
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else is there?
You remember that one time? I hope mom's not listening to this podcast. This is gonna break her heart.
Don't say it then.
No, I'm gonna say it because she's not gonna listen, right? Growing up, you know how your moms always try to set you up with people around your age or whatever, you know?
You gonna talk about this, bro?
Yeah. Everybody, you were always this good-looking, dark-skinned brother. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so like everybody was always like, "Oh, that Nathan kid! Oh my gosh!" You know. And my mom was always so proud, like yeah, you know. Because I think Anthony's the best-looking Ash brother.
Incorrect.
I think he just looks like Blake Griffin.
It goes me.
No. It goes Anthony.
Actually, no.
It goes Anthony, Nathan, me, Eric.
Here's the thing.
I think Eric could be at the top because like big noses are in, but Eric just doesn't have the confidence. You know.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
This is literally a conversation for us. Nobody knows who the crap we're talking about.
If we all like took care of ourselves, you know, we were all fit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd still be number one though.
No.
100%.
You're behind Anthony. I'm sorry, right to you.
I'm not though.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think I could beat you if I was.
No,
if
dude,
I was,
because I'm the darkest. I
I'm a white dude with curls, bro. Women love that.
That's basic.
No, it pisses me off, bro. About perms. Oh, that's another conversation for another time.
People think you have a perm?
Yeah. Oh, that pisses me off. But let me go back to this, okay? So people are always like, oh, trying to set you up, you know, give you numbers of chicks and stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know how many times that ever happened to me? Not a single time, bro. I was literally always by mom, bro, because I was a mama's boy, you know. So I was always in the conversation. Never was brought up. Ever. Not a single one time was I ever brought up. It'd be people my same age. A year younger than me, maybe. And they'd be like, "Oh, I got something perfect for you. Nathan." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm right here also." And that's what made me feel fat growing up. That's why I always thought I was fat.
Yeah.
And then I look back, I'm like, I wasn't even fat. I was athletic.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So sometimes I think about that, and that makes me sad. So, yeah. So I got to forge my own path, you know.
There you go.
But it's fine, you know.
There you go. You know, everybody. But all right, so on the flip side, this is going to sound stupid. Okay. But like, you know, growing up.
Are you going to tell me something? Oh, I got too much attention. Fuck you, Nathan.
No, bro, I'm serious. Let me finish.
It's my first F-bomb on the podcast.
Growing up, you know, like, and being religious as well, you know. You're supposed to be celibate.
My dogs are out again.
You're supposed to be celibate. You know what that means?
Yeah. No sexual relationships.
No, none of that, right?
No getting horizontal.
That was
anything
hard.
That's not this.
Dad, you're going to have to skip this part. What? Shut up.
Sorry, I was just rapping a Warp Zone song.
But like growing up, it was hard for me.
Yeah.
Because women were always throwing themselves
They wanted to lay on top. Yeah, like what's her face?
Huh?
The chick who had a twin, my age.
What?
You talked to her for like 2 weeks. I'm like, when did you two start dating? And I had to pull you aside and be like, don't talk to her, bro. She's a whore.
She had a twin?
Yeah. Basketball player. Douchebag. But like low-key wasn't a douchebag a little bit, but he like...
Oh, yeah. I almost said the name. I was like, I probably shouldn't. Oh, yeah, she was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying, like...
Her sister, though? Their older sister?
She's pretty.
Bad.
She's pretty. But not like it went... Like, we have different struggles. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Different strokes for different folks.
Because, like... Once I decided to serve my mission, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Mm-hmm.
Celibacy.
That
activated.
was difficult.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sure, man. Yeah, I've never felt love from a woman before. I don't remember when I talked about that last podcast.
Yeah, you've been bringing that up a lot recently.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad, honestly.
Here's the thing.
But that's why I'm reading my scriptures, because I'm trying to find a good church-going woman. You know?
All you gotta do is focus on, dude. All right, so there's this song where it's like,
is it by Doja Cat?
No, it's country, and he's singing about like, he's like, I like what I find when I ain't looking. You know, just stop looking.
That's why I'm grinding.
Delete all those dating apps.
I deleted all of them, but the church ones.
Yeah, that's fine. And just focus on yourself. Hit the gym. lose 50 pounds.
Hey, pause.
Huh?
Pause.
Pause.
Resume. Sorry.
Get your money up.
Yep.
You know, keep getting good grades.
Yep.
Start going to the church activities.
Yeah.
And when it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm
But
23 years old, Nathan.
You're young. Dude, that's one thing that bothers me about, like, the culture that we were brought up in.
Okay.
Everyone gets married so early and so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the statistic. I could look it up, but in my opinion, that is just a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
You need to mature, and the person that you are dating / going to marry, you need to know them.
Yeah.
Before anything.
It's just hard, right? Let's go into this topic real quick. It's hard when, like, because the older you get, the more, okay, this is going to sound terrible, but we're just going to go with it because no one's listening anyways. Okay? They might be.
This might be the
I'm
one
clipping
that
it.
blows up.
Yeah. It's hard because the older you get, the more messed up the women are a lot of times.
That's why you stay young.
No, like they're like,
huh?
Never mind. Let's just pick a different subject.
No, what do you mean?
They've like had sex with a lot of dudes,
Oh yeah, that's why you find
and I don't like that.
But
also, I've been looking in the wrong places. Like
Yeah.
our pops made a good point. And he said, because I was on Tinder, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because I'm just trying to find love, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, I just want to find somebody who our ideals don't line up. So but I love her, you know what I mean? So she can break my heart type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, Tinder is just a modern day bar. And I'm like, that's so true. Because in my experience, every chick that I've ever gone on a date with is just like, not it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm over all that stuff, except for Mutual, the LDS dating app,
Yeah.
you know? Because I'm trying to find me a good church girl.
I need a church girl that goes to church
And plays
reads her Bible.
Bakugan.
Yo, that'd be fire, actually.
Yeah, bro.
Girl that plays
I'm telling you
Bakugan.
right now, if I ever see a chick and she's just like in the wild, just slinging the freaking balls of the Bakugan onto the disc to make it turn into a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be like, I'll get on my hands and knees and I'll be like, hey, yo, I need you to like be my eternal partner.
Interesting.
We get Bakugan brawl for eternity, bro.
Yeah.
But
Right on. But yeah,
I got chased today.
you got chased.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Road rage.
yeah, so like what happened was I had just got done with my first store. So I have two stores that I go to for my job, right? I was at the first store for like 8 hours, right? So I was exhausted, right?
Yeah.
And on my way to the second store, as I was like, there's like two entrances and exits to the store, right? And I was going to the second one because it's closer to the door. But in the first one, there was a dude coming out, right? Now, he should have waited, right? But he clearly saw me. I literally looked at him and he looked at me. And then he poked forward a little bit too much. And it pissed me off, right?
In his car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this, I should say, I don't have road rage. I have fake road rage, where sometimes I act like I have road rage because I want to see how the other person reacts, because I find that hilarious, right? Rage baiting people in cars, I think is hilarious, right? Because you can't do anything. We're in a car, you know what I mean? Hit me. Oh no, guess what? I'll just get a better car. You know what I mean? I'll sue you. No, I'm just joking. I almost got hit by a Range Rover one time, Bentley. But. Yeah, and so this person did that, right? And it didn't make me mad, but I'm like, this is something people get mad about, right? So as I was passing by, I flipped them off, right? But again, I don't have road rage. I just think it'd be like something people would do, so it'd be funny, you know? I stared him dead in the eye, and I was just like, as I was passing by him, you know? And then I turn into the Smiths, right? And like, he turns that same way and turns right behind me, and I'm like, okay, he's following me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I had to leave, and then I went on the main street. He kept following me, you know? So I went into like a neighborhood. He kept following me, you know? Put my hoe in sport mode. Still not fast, okay? It's a 4-cylinder engine and 3 of them are failing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't got a fast car, right? But like I just like floored it because I didn't want this dude following me, you know, because I don't have a gun. Another reason I really want to buy a gun because I would have straight posted up, get your blanket. Yeah, and then I turned on a street, and then I pulled over and I parked in front of like a house. You know what I mean? And bro, that hoe just drove right past.
He didn't even stop to do nothing?
No, yeah, well, no, because I turned and he didn't see. He thought I kept going because I had turned a corner and I like parked really quick on the side of the road. You know. Where like a bunch of cars were, you know, like a speedy parallel park type thing, but it wasn't really parallel parking, you know. And he just drove right past me. I'm like, this bitch. I've played too many racing games. I've played GTA 4, okay, on the Xbox 360, okay. I know how to get away from people.
Yeah.
I thought I was pretty proud of myself, but then I sat there for like 20 minutes just in case he was like waiting at the Smiths. You know what I mean? And so then once I parked and, you know, I had to be in the store for a couple hours. So I parked my car, you know, and then I like took a video of a 360 of my whole car just so I can show there's no dings on my car, you know, just in case if I come back out and there's like a ding in my car, you know. And I parked, there's like a thing in the parking lot that's like a big tower, like mobile, like camera system thing, because it's like kind of like the hood that Smith's, not in Utah hood, so it not really hood, you know. And so I made sure to park right where a camera was pointing right on my car just in case. But yeah, so that was fun. I enjoyed that. And then I went to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, people are crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's why, like, I'll honk and flip people off only if they deserve it. But most of the time, I'll just let it slide.
Yeah.
People's road rage is crazy.
I love rage baiting people in road rage.
Like, I wouldn't be, like, intimidated by somebody. But I would just be worried. If I was in a piece of crap car, I wouldn't care. But with the car that I drive around, I'd be worried that they would freaking destroy my car when I was in the store. Yeah. So
black men on the come up, bro, they hate to see you coming.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I've been watching The Punisher recently, so if that was me, I probably would have parked. Unless I would have made sure it was only one person.
No.
I would have looked in the rearview mirror and like checked to see if there was multiple people.
100%.
Because I'm not gonna fight multiple people. But if it's just one guy, I would have parked and see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I need a knife, like a small knife I can keep on me. I need to invest in one of them. Yeah. Just in case. And a gun. I want to buy a gun so bad.
Realistically, nothing. They're not gonna do anything if you're in a parking lot. Yeah. Like if you're in public, they're not gonna risk themselves going to jail for the rest of their life.
True.
They're just trying to scare you.
Yeah.
But no, what you did was smart. Smart. You know, avoid confrontation as much as possible.
Yeah. But if he did want to confrontate with me, hey, my guy, I'm 6'3", 313 pounds as of yesterday, so hopefully 312 pounds by the end of today.
Yeah.
Okay? And I grew up with 3 older brothers, black brothers, okay? I know how to fight.
If I were to actually get into a fight, depends on the size of the guy. Yeah. But if it's somebody that I know I could pick up,
100%,
I would square up.
Yeah.
Give him a quick jab.
Bam.
Because everyone's always wanting to like.
No, you
like no, but you keep your distance until you're ready. Then you close the gap. Quick jab. Do a double leg.
Yeah.
Take him down.
Yeah.
And just freaking destroy his face.
100%.
You know.
Yeah. You like destroying dudes' faces?
Yeah, I do actually.
No, yeah. When I was on my mission, there was this really cool guy. Because during COVID, we didn't do a lot of missionary work, you know? But there was this cool member who was, like, remodeling his house, you know? So, like, I remodeled his whole bathroom, right?
Yeah.
But he was an ex-Marine, right?
Yeah.
And he was, like, and we were, like, remodeling, we were building a gaming room for his son. You could have just looked at the bottom right of that right there. How long are we recording for?
45 minutes.
Okay.
So you want them all to be an hour?
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right.
So, like, I got more topics we can talk about after this anyway, so we're chilling. So check this out. And so we were like, we needed to get rid of the drywall. And so we were just punching holes in the drywall, right? Like just with our bare fists. Because you can punch through drywall so easy, right? You just got to make sure, just stud finder, make sure where the stud is so you don't punch the stud because you don't want to break your hand,
Yeah.
Super fun, right? And we were talking about fighting and stuff, And then he's like, you want to know how to kill a man in one punch? He's like, I'll tell you 6 ways. And so he was like, you can punch the dude like at the tip of your nose, and if you break it and you can shove it up, your nose will break and stab your brain dead, right? Or if you punch like right underneath the boobie, you can like break a rib and then shove it into the heart and they're dead, right? It's like
You gotta have some serious power and technique to do that, though.
yeah. But like that's the crap they teach you in the Marines is literally how to kill a dude with one punch, which is crazy.
Yeah, Marines are no joke.
But then he was talking also about he's like you can win 9 out of 10 fights pretty much just by parrying the first move the dude takes,
Yeah.
If you could tell a dude's gonna throw a punch at you, just aggravate him enough to throw the first punch, and whatever if his left foot is forward, he's gonna punch with his right hand, right? Because that's just like a natural way to fight or whatever, But like, so if you're going against a normal person who doesn't know how to fight, you know what I mean? You just notice that, and then so you know exactly which hand he's gonna punch with first, and so you just wait for him to punch, just take a step back, and then just one hit to the temple, he's out, right?
Yeah.
If you're going against somebody who does know how to fight, reverse your stance, right? So if you're going to punch with your right hand, have your right foot forward. So they think that you're going to be punching with your left hand, right? And you could fake a left hand like a hook and then hit him with the jab with the right hand. That way you can get the first punch off.
Yeah.
Which I found very interesting. So, which is funny because that's how I play fighting games. Is I wait for the first move, I read, I figure out do they want to hit it with a high or hit with the low, and then I parry from there and I destroy him. Baraka.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. You want to fight?
I'll kill you.
You know how to fight? What's that from?
Huh?
Shut up.
You know how to fight? I don't know.
Let's talk about plastic surgery. Okay.
No, we're talking. You talk about scary movies.
Oh, okay. We haven't even brought that up yet.
No.
Huh? I forgot about that. Sorry. I actually don't know the girl's name that you're talking to. Should I guess? Give me the first letter.
L.
Oh, I remember. I don't want to say her name.
Lily.
I don't want to say that. That's
Why?
weird. That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because we have a little cousin named Lily.
So
Which is weird.
it's not weird. But yeah, so the first scary movie that I remember watching as a kid was The Haunting in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
That movie scarred me.
Yeah.
But I love scary movies. I love the feeling that I get when it's just like adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I watched that movie like a year ago. Still scary.
Yeah, you watched it without me, you piece of crap. I want to rewatch that movie, but I can't rewatch it now because I'm not watching it by myself.
Oh, watch it. Let's watch it soon then.
Right now, put it on. Oh, we actually have had it on this whole entire time.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
But no, that movie, if you guys haven't seen that movie, you have to see it. It says based on a true story at the beginning, I'm pretty sure.
All horror
but I
movies
Googled
are.
it. It was a lie. Nothing happened in that house, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and then you've seen the Insidious movies, right?
I saw the first 3.
You remember the scene where they're like, they think... I love that song. Tiny Tim.
Bro, I feel like I actually hit that pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But you remember that scene where I'm pretty sure they thought... I don't remember what they're talking about. But... No, I'm just kidding. They're just sitting at a table, right?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to one of the people, and the red guy's face is right here. You remember that scene?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god!
Which movie is that in?
I think it's the first. It's the first Insidious because it was the red demon, the coolest one.
I thought the only time you ever saw him was when he was sharpening his nails to the song.
No, you saw him a few times before.
Oh, I haven't seen those since I was a kid, and I watched those behind a blanket. So
the first one is so good.
yeah. Please stop.
But yeah, so that was that.
We should rewatch the Insidious franchise.
Well, we need to. We need to watch that whole scrap.
Yeah, because I only saw like the first. Because I like the old lady that's in it.
She's cool.
Yeah, that was like the first like horror movie like character that I'm like I can get behind this.
Yeah,
this chick's dope.
Because she's like a comforting old lady, but she's like,
but she's also like,
hey
yo, cuh.
By the power of the.
I said, don't worry about it, cuh.
I said,
don't
worry about it, cuh.
Don't be.
What? That was not what we do.
Please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause the time is short. What you know about Maroon 5, bro?
That was not Maroon 5.
My radio.
That's not the same song.
Life without music, I can't go.
You just sang
I'm gonna get it.
3 different songs.
Yeah, that was Steel Pulse, I'm pretty sure. A reggae song.
You confused me. What were we saying? Oh yeah, because that new Conjuring, the last one's gonna come out soon.
Yeah, but that's not Insidious.
Soon.
That's different. October.
Soon. Smash. I smashed your boy.
What are you saying?
2-3 months Dagestan.
Oh,
forget about it.
This is some like UFC bullcrap.
Forget.
Yeah, I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan.
He would die.
Bruh, you know who would die? Bruh, Spider-Man. Bruh, he could not handle the Hulk. Now that we're talking about this.
What? We were not talking about that. We're talking about UFC.
Yeah. Would you rather have facial hair or arm hair?
I have great armpit hair already, so.
I have none.
I
don't even shave.
Good looking armpit hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is humanity's greatest mistake?
Sacrifice or killing a perfect man.
No, let's take Jesus out of it, because that needed to happen.
Yeah.
It was so I don't know if I would count it as a mistake, just because it was prophesied.
Yeah, that's true.
Know?
That's true.
Like, what did mankind do that was terrible? That's like not good.
That's a good question, actually.
What do we?
I don't know, cause I'm the type of person that's like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, remember I told you, like, I want the worst president possible so that the world can go to hell, so Jesus can come again, you know?
Not me.
Why did you just scratch your nose on your microphone?
Because
you realize that people can hear that, right?
Because when I stream, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I'll like do this, or like I'll touch it with my mouth.
Yeah, I like coming up real close. Hey, baby, why don't you go in your home? I tried quoting Happy Gilmore, but I think I made it way too sexual.
Yeah, that was weird.
So I apologize.
That was pretty weird.
That's my bad. Happy Gilmore, two episodes in a row talking about Happy Gilmore. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Humanity's greatest mistake.
What do you think? I don't freaking know. I think everything happens for a reason.
I think humanity's greatest mistake is slavery.
Like they should have never done it, or it should still be a thing.
We can go either way.
No, it's funny that you say that, because I was gonna be like that the North won the Civil War.
No, low key, a lot of good stuff came. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. That was gonna be a joke, but then I was like, I don't want those words coming out of my mouth.
Dude, I had another funny freaking stand-up bit that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But I forgot it. I didn't write it down.
Dang, bro. Okay, when you remember it, write it down, because I want to hear it. But yeah, well, my joke that I was about to say was that like a lot of good stuff has come from slavery, you know. But then as I was thinking, I'm like, like pyramids, who gives a crap? Cotton, who cares? You know.
Pyramids? Oh, the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. What else have slaves done? Like big slave accomplishments.
A freaking everything.
Yeah, true.
Slaves built everything.
Yeah, true. No, slavery's. I don't know.
Messed up.
I have a joke that I really want to make. I guess I could make it on the podcast. But like I was gonna do it like on a YouTube video and like clip it, but I guess I could clip it on the podcast.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be a fake clip, because it's like just like a comedy thing, you know what I mean? So should we try it and then I'll clip it?
Sure.
Okay.
Got 5 minutes.
Okay. Shut up.
It's late. I need a haircut. And
I need to go to bed. I got to work in like 4 hours. But okay, so I need you to ask me, what are your top 3 favorite movies?
So, bro, what are your top 3?
That's too fake.
What are your top 3 favorite movies?
No.
What are your top 3 favorite movies?
No, I don't like my response. Sorry. Say that again.
What are your top 3 favorite movies?
Oh, shoot. Okay. I love movies. I watch a lot of movies. And that's a lot of movies. Sorry, can't restart.
Bro.
One more time. Sorry.
What are your 3 favorite movies?
Oh, shoot. My 3 favorite movies. The Help.
Okay. Great movie.
Django Unchained. Good movie.
Great movie.
12 Years a Slave.
Another great movie. Mm-hmm. Those are your 3 favorite?
Those are my 3 favorite movies.
Nice.
There's just something about it. Just makes me feel powerful.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, that was like the whole clip that I wanted to make.
That could be funny, actually.
Yeah. I don't remember. It was 2 other movies. I don't remember what the other 2 movies were. Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty funny joke, right?
That is pretty funny.
Should you think I should add that to my stand-up? That
Yeah.
was my 3 favorite movies. That's my cold open. Yeah, I love movies. Movies are awesome, guys. Who here loves movies? Woo! Yeah, I probably have to say my top 3 favorite movies. I love The Help. Eat My, that's a funny clip, I love Django Unchained, pew pew, blood, heck yeah. And I love 12 Years a Slave. Just something about it just makes me feel powerful.
You should add the teeth,
Powerful.
like you gotta really feel like something.
You gotta admit, if Theo Vaughn said that joke,
just makes me feel powerful.
Cass, that's a little too extra.
No, it's not.
No, I think if Theo Vaughn said that joke, that'd go crazy.
Go viral.
Yeah, totally. But I don't know. That's a funny clip.
Yeah. Right on.
I'm about pretty much done with the stuff I wanted to talk about. There's a couple more things I want to talk about, but they're more deeper conversations that more of like a beginning of podcast type of things.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's already been an hour, so.
I love how you're like, hour, let's go. I'm done. We're just talking, bro.
I know.
But hey guys, we appreciate you guys listening to this podcast. This was a weird one. I usually try not to talk about things like, bro, I will come over there and karate chop you.
What?
Shiza.
No, bro. Stop. Don't ever do that again. That was the worst acting of a gorilla chimpanzee I've ever seen.
Caesar. Chimps. Monkeys. Strong. Together. Dude, those are great movies.
Some of the greatest. That's the greatest good series.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Okay, ready?
You are a little bitch ass nigga. I don't even want to talk to you. You are so gay. You are so gay. Yeah. Did I say a cuss word?
Yeah, you said bitch ass.
Oh, my bad, guys.
N-word. Should I drop it? Should I drop my first N-word on the podcast?
No.
Okay, I dropped my first F word on the podcast, and it was a pretty good one. So
yeah,
I'll hold myself to another podcast episode.
I won't cuss next podcast.
Huh?
I won't cuss next podcast.
I would love that. Should we switch roles? Should we switch sides? I'll be the misogynistic, cussing, hating white women one, and then you're over.
I love white women.
White hood bitches.
I hate white hood bitches.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then you're over here, and you're the one who makes melanin jokes, who hates black liberal women. And who, I don't know.
That would be pretty funny, actually. Like,
yeah, we could
play. Changed personalities.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
Sorry
if you want to see anything in the future, if you want us to talk about something, if you want us to reenact one of your favorite scenes from a movie.
Yeah, fat guy in a little coat. Let's go.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
It's Monday.
Is it?
Yeah, not today. Today's Thursday.
You know what today is?
Juneteenth.
It is Juneteenth. Shout out all the former slaves out there.
Shout out.
Huh?
But yeah.
Yeah. Drop a 5-star review on our podcast. It helps us out. This is the only way to help our channel grow, really. And if you're watching us on YouTube, go to your podcast platform. Drop a 5-star review. Be like, hey, yo, cuz-o. Just say that, and then we know it's you. I have your IP address.
We hate Mondays. No one wants to go to school. No one wants to go to work. No one wants to do nothing. No one wants to grind. But we have to grind. We got to be disciplined, okay? Yeah. If you want to be the man, the woman that your future family needs, your current family needs, we stay on that grind. And we stay positive.
Yeah. Because it's Monday. But it's okay.
But it's okay.
But it's
okay.